Welcome back to Good Day. So it's time to get out your teal and take a walk. You got the memo today. All to help those with a disease that unfortunately can be detected too late.
Yeah, Gini Steinke of the Ovarian Cancer Connection is here with your invitation this morning to a walk that's coming up in about a month.
It is September 16th.
All right, so mark that on your calendar, and we want to get out ahead of this, you know, so people are aware. But also September is a big month for ovarian cancer awareness.
It most certainly is. It's the month for Ovarian Cancer Connection, or for ovarian cancer. Yes.
But Tuesday. Just any Tuesday.
Any Tuesday.
We're going to wear teal.
It's Teal Tuesday. That's right.
Why is it so important that folks wear the color so that people get an understanding about ovarian cancer and just making people aware of it?
That's exactly it. We're trying to make everybody aware that teal is the color of ovarian cancer, and September is our month.
You know, when we talk about ovarian cancer, as Stephen mentioned there in the introduction, unfortunately, a lot of times it comes too late. You know, symptoms are a little murky, aren't they?
They are. It's very vague. Well, we go by BEAT, B-E-A-T. If a woman is experiencing some bloating and it's not going away, if eating is a little difficult for her and causes her discomfort, and abdominal pain, always abdominal pain, and there's always urinary issues also. She can't go because that tumor is growing and pressing on all those organs. We highly, highly suggest that she gets to a doctor and perhaps a gynecologic oncologist. Yes.
What about women who maybe their mother or their grandmother, they had ovarian cancer? Does this make them higher risk for ovarian cancer?
Absolutely, it does. And that's why they need to listen to their bodies just as much. We have a lot of women out there, their mothers have passed from ovarian cancer, and it's just really tragic if they don't know the signs and symptoms.
Yeah.
So that's where we're getting out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And when it comes to numbers, what do we see when it comes to ovarian cancer? Is this a cancer that many women are experiencing? Do we see that?
Well, it's the American Cancer Society says about 20 to 25,000 women will be diagnosed every year.
Wow.
Much lower than a lot of cancers, but it's much deadlier.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and because of those symptoms and because of that late detection in many cases. So what do you all do at Ovarian Cancer Connection?
Well, first of all, we raise awareness about that disease day in and day out. We also have a walk coming up on the 16th of September that will, we're going to honor those ladies, and we're going to remember the ladies that have passed. It's a great walk out at Buckeye Broadband, and that is on 2700 Oregon Road. So
yeah, so this walk, this has been going on for 19 years?
19 years.
Yeah, so going strong. This is raising awareness and also some financial support as well. Where's that support going? Is it just to help women who are dealing with treatment, or is this for research as well?
Well, we service women in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan, and our money stays here. Several years ago, we realized that women can't get to their doctor's appointments or their chemo treatments because they don't have money to put gas in their car.
Oh, wow.
So we started the financial assistance program where the week before her next appointments, and it could last a year, 2 years, she will receive a $25 Speedway gas card. I have a volunteer right now in the office, and she's sending out 34 gas cards today.
All right.
Alone.
Yeah. You know, and you hate to, that's heartbreaking.
It is.
To hear situations like that where a woman says, I'm sick and I can't do anything.
Yes, that's right. And so we are making sure that she gets to her appointments. And like I said, if she's in treatment for a year, 2 years, she'll continue to get them. It's just not a one-time shot. So, and we're real proud of that because we have really put a lot of money into that program.
Yeah, really helping in such a time of need. So talk to us a bit about just the connection aspect of this walk. Women who are survivors getting an opportunity to talk to others. What's the benefit there?
Oh, it's a great benefit. They meet and they become friends. And it's somebody that they can talk to because not every, you know, many cancers are it's so you know, out there. You know, there's a lot of people that have that cancer and it's not hard to find somebody. But when it comes to ovarian cancer, it's hard to find somebody to talk to. So we bring them together, and we bring them together every July for a Survivor Luncheon, and they make friends, and it's just a wonderful opportunity. Calms their nerves, too.
You know, to have that support group, as Stephen mentioned, that connection, you know, I can't imagine. Hopefully I never will. But we can still get out there and support those of us who we know who are survivors or who are currently battling the disease. So if we all want to get involved in this walk, how can we do that?
Oh, well, you can register online at ovarianconnection.org. Everything is right there. You can come the day of the event. A lot of people come that day to register, and just come on out and support these ladies. There's wonderful ladies, and it's ladies of all ages, young all the way through.
And of course, we do want to raise that awareness. Women, pay attention to your bodies.
Yes.
You know, when you are, something's not quite right, as you said, the symptoms are really vague. But, you know, if we've got persistent, what is it, beat?
Beat.
Bloating, eating, abdominal pain.
And urinary issues.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You know, but that's what we need to get that out there.
Get
Get it
that
out there and just listen, because
impressed in the brain.
there's so many women that have that, and it's not ovarian cancer. But if it is, like I said, you want it caught as soon as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And hopefully it isn't, you know, but it's better to know.
Better to be more
Absolutely.
cautious than not at all.
Absolutely.
Jenny, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
today. We appreciate it.